Here's a last-minute guide to Bad Bunny slang before the Super Bowl. Bad Bunny's from Puerto Rico, so a lot of Bad Bunny slang is really just Puerto Rican slang that he popularized. But also some of this isn't just from Puerto Rico, and it's just general informal slang that you'll hear in pop or rap music. So be prepared for this to get a little dirty, because if you've ever seen Bad Bunny translated, it's not exactly stuff you'd want to say around your mom. But this first one's kind of innocent. Pichar. It's sometimes spelled pichear in his lyrics, but he usually pronounces it more like pichar. Reducing ea to ya is pretty common, and then it's right next to the ch, so it kind of merges into that. And then in Puerto Rico, r's at the end of syllables are often pronounced l. Depending on the context, this verb can be used to say something like ignore or just like screw that. So you could say, si me llamas de nuevo, te voy a pichar. If you call me again, I'm gonna ignore you. Or you could say, picha eso. So that's kind of like saying screw that. You'll also notice that the e is not reduced because it's stressed in this form. Another not necessarily dirty one is the verb tirar, or tirar as Bad Bunny would say. And usually in Spanish this means something like to throw, but in slang it can mean something like to hit up. So like yo te tiro would be like I'll hit you up. And then another chill one, chavos in Puerto Rico means like money, which is funny because in Mexico it means something more like kids. But let's get into the dirty words because frankly some of these are used a lot. So we've got bicho, which in Puerto Rico just means dick. There's the word puñeta, which basically means like fuck as an interjection. There's the word perreo, which as a noun means something like twerking or dirty dancing. Then it can also be used as a verb, so perrear. There's bellaqueo, which is like sexy time basically. And then you can make that a verb too, so that eo suffix represents kind of like the act of doing something. So like hangueo from English hang out means like hangout time, but then like hanguear means to hang out. Obviously in regular conversation, people aren't as dirty as Bad Bunny is in some of his songs. That being said, it is important to learn slang, even dirty slang, in order to understand casual conversations. And music is a great way to do this. So if you want to learn some of the words I didn't talk about, the app Lyric Fluent is a pretty cool way of doing this. You basically learn the language through the lyrics of popular songs, which often contain slang like this. And it has useful descriptions of what the words mean in context. So get learning and maybe soon you'll be able to sing along to some of these songs.